Hello there, we are Geeks Assembled and we have gathered here once again. And this time we're going back to the 90s and we're going to talk about a Steven Spielberg classic with dinosaurs. And it's the original one. It's Jurassic Park. Now let's have opening thoughts from Brian. Since he's only seen this one, go ahead, Brian. What are your opening thoughts on Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Let's see. What I thought about the Jurassic Park is a one hell of a film. Absolutely love Jurassic Park. Who wouldn't like Jurassic Park? I mean, come on, it's Spielberg for crying out loud. Spielberg is the man with the films. You know what I'm saying. Everything about this film is absolutely fantastic. The story, the characters, the elements, the visual and special effects, everything within the movie is fantastic. And in fact, this movie came out the year I was born, 93. The year that I was born, baby. Yeah, Jurassic Park. Woo!
It's impossible for somebody to be born in 93. I'm sorry.
It's me. But a lot of great actors and a lot of great actors to do this film and for the like the way that act with for the characters and everything. It's absolutely amazing. Just amazing. The I kind of felt more. This film kind of felt a little bit like a horror, like a horror thriller type of movie. Like, at least to me, it is like with the. I mean, I guess like with the dinosaurs chasing everybody and chomping down and killing everybody in sight. I think that's mostly the element and thing I probably maybe feel like it felt like a horror movie in my opinion. But another great thing is the music, the absolute music. Whenever it comes to Spielberg, like with how he makes or films, or even like even with the music, it absolutely amazing. I love the film. That's all I have to say about the film. It is amazing. I love it.
I've got a question for you though, Brian. Have you seen it before? Or is this your first time seeing it?
This is not my first time, Alid.
I'm just asking because usually it's your first time.
I've seen this many times before, and honestly, I love all the Jurassic Park movies, even the recent one that came out, even though it's not Jurassic Park, it's Jurassic World.
Brian, I'm cutting you off there. Anyway, I've actually got something in common with Brian. Actually, I was born when this film came out. I was born in 1993. So there you go. Let's go over to Kevin.
Liar, liar, Kevin, you liar.
Watson, go away, go away.
Are you lying, Alan? How dare you?
No, I'm not. Go ahead, Kevin.
Well, when this movie came out, it was in the 90s, like 95, or maybe early, or maybe even 3 years later.
It came out in 93.
That's what we're talking about, 93. wakey, Kevin.
We just said it came out 93. Where the hell have you been? Open your ears, man.
Well, should I tell you?
That's coming from Brian.
When I saw this movie, it was I was 5 years later born, and yeah, it was 1998, and I was little, but when I saw this movie, I was probably 6, 7, maybe 8. Well, it was very thrilling, it was very exciting to see it, with that glass. Dun, dun, dun. That's just an iconic moment. And Jeff Goldblum as the professor, scientist, you know. He's just funny, you know, playing a funny guy. And he's coming back for Jurassic World 2. Oh well, it was funny. And the funny thing about this, they didn't use almost no CGI. All practical effects. Take that, Hollywood.
Yeah, it was robots and that, wasn't it?
It looked real when I saw it.
Yeah.
Well, back then they mostly did all the practical effects, which is the better kind of effects, not some
CGI fest.
Yeah, CGI.
There is some times when the CGI in this film is a little bit dodgy, though. When the dinosaurs are chasing them, you know, the T-Rex is chasing that lot of dinosaurs, and they look a bit dodgy. You know, when they're hiding under the log.
I mean, was there any like CGI effects within?
Yes, blood probably, or
was it there any CGI effects like within the?
But the weird thing is, when this came out, it was rated PG. All right, this is the second one. It's really PG.
Yeah, Lee's is PG.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, and over here it's PG-13.
Yeah, the first one's PG-13.
Well, in the early days, they couldn't. They can't go any. Yeah. My brain leaks,
yes,
but yeah. No. I mean, when in the early days, the PG system wasn't really like it's now.
Yeah. So have you got any more to add, or I'll move to Alex and Susan?
Oh well, it was a very good movie.
Yep, and let's move to Alex and Susan for just opening thoughts.
Okay, I liked it when I first saw it. I was told to see it because the character Sam Neill plays, a guy by the name of Alan Grant, is a paleontologist, and it's based on this guy that I know from Montana, and I'll show you a picture. So, yeah. Alex, what do you think of this thing?
Well, I really don't like the Jurassic series, the Jurassic film series. Sam Neill is good, and Jeff Goldblum is good, and I think even Julianne Moore is good. But I don't know if they're trying to make it an action movie or an adventure movie or...
It's mostly like a sci-fi adventure movie.
Yeah, well, like I said, I prefer the books to the movie or the movies. Yeah, I really didn't like the movie. I even saw a couple of the sequels in the theaters, and I even saw the sequels at other people's houses. And, you know, I think this is for a certain audience, a certain age, and sorry to say, I don't think I'm included in that, but I did like the books.
No, that's fine. We can't all like everything, can we? No, that's completely fine. Susan, you know, with your picture, if you turn the brightness down, we might be able to see it a bit better.
Okay, I'm gonna find a way to screen share it. Just a second.
Oh right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So go on and you guys talk.
So did you know the person it was based on?
I do.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, I worked with him well, when I was in university. He was teaching a paleontology class, and he was also doing a T-Rex dig in near Livingston. And so my friend Susan Runa and I shot a movie about him.
Really? Wow.
Doing that T-Rex dig, and it was fun. And
so you went to the dig then?
Yeah. So we went to the dig.
So awesome. I'd love to do that. That is really awesome. That is. Wow. Let's go to Lee in Hull, of all places. For opening thoughts.
Yes, of all places. Well, I'll just like to...
Can you beat that, Lee? Can you beat that?
Yes, I can. This movie was released 23 years after I was born. So I'll beat
put
that.
Another 10 on it. Put another 10 on it.
Are you sure about that, Lee?
Yeah, I am sure. Yes, I am sure. It's an action movie. It's a fantasy action movie. 2 hours long, but for me, the best part of the movie is the last hour when the action kicks in. Because for the first hour, it's all explanation. This, that, the other, building up to until the dinosaurs break free. Years ago, I did read the book. I enjoyed the book, and I enjoyed the movie. There is differences from book to movie and stuff like that, but that's what Hollywood does to change everything about. But what can you do? Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a good dino romp, shall we say? It's a brilliant, as you say, it was animatronics, some CGI, especially when the dinosaurs were running across the plains and stuff like that. But I did find out later on, years after this movie was made, that they did get the velociraptors wrong. Because they're only in, shall we say, real life when they existed, they were only as big as a chicken, apparently. So not as big as.
Can I just jump
it's
in?
Hollywood. What do you expect?
Yeah. I know.
Can I just jump in a second? Because actually, this whole film is wrong. Because these animals never existed in the Jurassic period all at once, sort of thing.
So T-Rex T-Rex never existed.
True.
Yeah, it was
True,
all.
yeah.
There was crustaceous, wasn't there? Susan will know more about this.
How well? It's an action movie.
Yeah, but you can't.
It's like Alien.
It's catch Jurassic Park, is it?
How well? Even the T-Rex is so big that he even doesn't got those little hands.
Anyway, have you got any more to add, Lee? Or is
No. I'll leave that for now and we can.
Yep. Well, as for me, I love this film. I watch it every single year, nearly. I think I have watched it every single year because I think it's just so great. I mean, I love dinosaurs anyway. I've loved dinosaurs since I was a kid. Probably as most people do love dinosaurs.
You are one.
A kid, thank you.
No, a dinosaur. Dinosaur.
Hey, watch out. I'll give you a slap across. Anyway, so yeah, I love this film. I really do. I mean, it's amazing. The characters are good, but the way the film is paced and set up, you know, the new ones haven't got that feel about it. You know, this should have been a one-off film. This should have been a one-off film. It never ever needed sequels. One of my favorite scenes is towards the beginning, where they see the ill Triceratops, and they look after it, and that's not CGI. That's not CGI, and that's amazing. That's an animatronic, and it just looks so real. And this film does feel real. It really does. You can really believe it. Like the new ones with the CGI and stuff like that. It's just CGI and it just looks crap. You know, and it's not reliant on like the sequels where it was modifications and the dinosaurs have learned this and the dinosaurs have learned that. These are just dinosaurs. Do you get what I mean? They're just dinosaurs. They're not modified or anything like that. I mean, yeah, they've done stuff to their DNA to, you know, to bring them back, but they're just dinosaurs, and I really like this one. This is the best one. So yeah, anybody got any favorite scenes or anything like that?
Oh, the T-Rex scene.
Yes, the T-Rex scene, the chasing scene, the whole everything with the T-Rex, the ending with the T-Rex is absolutely iconic. And I want to say as well that
the music,
he brought up the music, yeah,
it's awesome.
But when they're in the car and they're stationary and then the glass of water shakes, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And when the guy gets eaten on the loo, that's by the T-Rex. So yeah, I'm going to let other people speak now.
But do you know what the weird thing is? They could have gone away with it, with people stabbed to death by dinosaurs in a PG rating. Well, yeah, it's fiction. They are real. The real dinosaurs, like ages ago.
Oh, the old PCs also make me laugh. The old PCs.
Yeah.
The old PCs.
Sure. Like
really old graphics, like on the monitors.
Yeah, it's so funny, nostalgic.
Yeah, it's very nostalgic. Yeah.
So yeah, oh yeah, and
the kitchen scene. I love the kitchen scene.
That's awesome.
Oh, the kitchen scene. When the Velociraptor's coming in, you can actually see the guy's hand moving the animatronic. Have you ever seen that?
No.
You can actually see his hand moving the animatronic.
No.
He reaches in like that. He reaches in and he wobbles it. Yeah.
It's not as known as we know in the game as the Hand of Sutek, is it?
Funny. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, anybody else got any favorite moments?
The two-part experimental vehicle, and they fall through the floor.
Oh yes, yeah.
So
anyone can jump in with favorite moments.
I mean the acting. I mean, you've got a caliber of actors in this. I mean, you've got Dickie Attenborough and Sam Neill.
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing.
But for me, Jeff Goldblum's my favourite character in this. I think he's just brilliant. The way he just said, "No, you shouldn't be doing this," and stuff like that. But also the two kids, they are brilliant.
I know. Usually, kids are annoying. Usually, kids ruin a film, but these don't. This is
yeah. You mean you felt for the? I can't remember the name of the boy, but you felt for him. Everything he went through, from the car falling through the trees, stuff like that. His face when the Velociraptors, whether was eating the dinner, the jelly and all that, and just his face, shock on his face. But also you've got other actors in there, like an early role for Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And also another a brilliant British actor who's no longer with us now, Bob Peck. He was the one who took Laura Dern out to go find Samuel L. Jackson, shall we say.
Yeah.
He was a brilliant British actor, most famous for The Edge of Darkness TV. If you get to watch that, it's brilliant. But yeah, it's just all in all, it's brilliant. I mean, if you get Spielberg written on the tin, you know you're going to get a good movie.
Well, no, I don't think.
I don't think. I don't think he's. I mean, I don't think he's ever done a duff movie because it's always been a block. Everything he's done has been a blockbuster.
And also,
did he do the new? Did he do the new?
He produced Howard the Duck.
BFG. Did he do
Shut
the new
up,
BFG?
Kevin.
Steven Spielberg did the BFG, didn't he?
BFG, yeah, he did the BFG, yeah.
Yeah, that one's a bit.
And also,
he didn't direct it, but he produced and probably write it, probably a little bit.
Mono directing.
Yeah.
And also, if you have, and also like what Lee was saying, like Spielberg, well, if you have a Spielberg or John Williams, both of them together, it's going to be a good film. Because you can't forget about John Williams. John Williams with his music and everything is just...
Indiana Jones, the Kingdom of the...
I mean, I can only think, off the top... Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, I can only think of 3 movie composers. John Williams comes to mind straight away. Hans Zimmer.
Got quite a big head.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer and Danny Elfman. They're the only ones that come straight to my head because they make so iconic movie themes and stuff like that. It's just amazing. And John Williams, he's been in this game for how many years now? He's still going.
No, he's still going.
Yeah,
he did Star Wars, the new one last year, and now he's doing the Episode 8 music as well.
And he did. I mean, he did stuff before A New Hope, but I mean, he really rocked A New Hope, and then after that, he was just unstoppable.
Yeah.
Well, he's 85 now.
85.
Yeah, he did.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to favorite moments, do Susan and Alex have any?
I said mine. Do you have a favorite moment? Okay, not really. He said, I'm going to share this screen. This is
fine.
Jack Horner, and he's at Montana State University's Museum of the Rockies in Bozeman. And that's where I was. And this is the fella. He's amazing. Anyway, that's who it's based on. That's who Alan is based on.
So did he discover that T-Rex in that picture?
Yeah.
Oh wow! So you were there when he discovered it?
Not when he discovered it, but when he was digging it up. Yeah.
So did you see some of the bones and that you saw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was.
to go dinosaur digging.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I'm sure you'll find loads in Leicester.
Well, we found a king. You never know what's buried in Leicester.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have a claim to that either.
No, because Diana is still going strong.
He was in a car park. Tell you what, he's got a bad fine to pay off.
Well, when Charles is on the throne, well, I don't know, I will be 24 or something like that.
Charles is never going to be on the throne. I wouldn't worry about that.
Her Majesty will live forever.
Well,
Anyway,
Yes, I will live
I'm just really excited to have seen his work in real life and the animatronics that the Jurassic Park had in it became part of the exhibit format at the Museum of the Rockies.
Can I ask you something? What does he think about Jurassic Park then? Do you know?
He was the primary consultant, so yeah, he's on board. I don't know about the sequels, but anything with that Alan's character in it, Sam Neill's character, anything that had to do with that was based on him.
I think it's so awesome.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
The movie is very entertaining, and because now it's back, it's more fast, it's faster and action, but that's the way of making movies today.
Do you have any favorite moments, Kevin? Is there any particular moment?
Well, I loved the when they found the herded dinosaur, and then the music starts playing, the theme. That is just top notch.
The Triceratops, you mean? The hurt Triceratops? Yeah. The one, yeah. What about you, Brian? Any favorite scenes? They tried to recreate that one in the new one, didn't they? The hurt Triceratops.
But they wanted to appeal to a new generation. So yeah.
Favorite scenes, Brian? Moments? Anything?
I guess my favorite scene and moment is probably when you see the well, I guess I would have two. When you see the dinosaurs for the very first time and everything, like when they first arrive at the park and they're like in the little
that's amazing.
And they're in the Jeep and they see the big dinosaur in the park for the first time.
Oh, what are they called now? I can't remember. Susan will know. The ones with the really long necks. When you see dinosaurs for the first time.
Oh, aren't they brachiosaurs?
Yeah, brachiosaurs. Yeah, I think they're brachiosaurs. Yeah,
yes, the brachiosaurs. When they see them for the first time.
Allosaurus.
And when it says "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
That's sad that the actor of the Jurassic Park, that owned it, is gone.
Well, he was. How old was he when this film was made?
Probably, I don't know, 60.
Lord Attenborough was getting on a bit then, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's David Attenborough's brother, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're from Leicester, aren't they? I think they're from. There's a Richard Attenborough thing here, or
I mean, everything about the movie, it's just pure magic.
Yeah. Have you got any complaints? Anything that you dislike? I really can't think of
Hey,
anything.
you didn't
Really.
finish me with my favorite moments.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
What are your,
Brian.
what are your favorite
Trying to
moments,
steal
Brian?
my
Sorry.
favorite moments, Alan. What is wrong with you?
I'm in for it now. Whatever you do, don't upset Brian.
Let's kick him out. Kick him out, Lee.
No, no.
Hey, carry on with your favourite moments.
But I just have one more.
Well, go on then. It better be good after your tantrum.
I have one more added, which
Right.
is the dinosaur attack when you first see the dinosaur going after the characters in the jeep, and it
You mean a
tries,
T-Rex chasing them? Yeah.
yeah,
Down the, yeah. Was it
and
driving?
it crushes the jeep and everything, and
That's actually factually wrong, because actually they found out recently that actually T-Rex cannot run.
are you sure?
Yeah. They found out recently the T-Rex can't run.
Yeah.
They used skateboards instead.
And scooters.
That's true.
Scooters, funny enough, scooters.
Scooter. Yeah.
That's my second favorite scene.
I mean,
All right, now
you even
Alan,
see him on a
you go
tricycle. That's a very good one.
I'll tell you something. There is what a brilliant scene is the birth of the
No,
Velociraptor baby.
I'm sorry. You've had your go, Lee. Quiet.
No. Hey, if Brian can ask for more, Sam.
No, I'm done. I'm done, Lee. So, okay, Alan, you can pick
Thank you.
another person now. Alan,
Let's
go
go to
on.
Lee. Let's go to Lee.
No, what I'm saying is the birth of the Velociraptor scene with with Rich Attenborough. That's just a wonderful scene, and also where they're explaining on screen the DNA strands, how they did it
Yes, I love
on
that
that
scene.
on
as
the
well.
part ride. That's great, and especially when they're going through the huge gates. I think Jeff Goldblum says what they got in there, King Kong.
Yeah. In other words, everything's pretty much amazing about this film, really.
Yeah.
Now everything in there.
It's even the sarcasm that's just so funny.
I didn't watch the credits, but I'd love to. I don't know. Does you guys was it filmed?
What?
Was it filmed in America? Well, I said I didn't watch the credits.
Yeah, you left a little bit.
Yeah, I said.
Kevin, stop interrupting.
Didn't watch credits, but I'd love to know where the location of this, where it was filmed. Was it in America? Was it in New Zealand? Because the scenery where the helicopter was coming down and all those waterfalls was just brilliant.
Probably New Zealand.
Oh, it was filmed.
Was it New Zealand?
I did know this. I can't remember. I've heard where it was filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was filmed in multiple places. Yeah, that's the other question I have about all the series of films is it trying to say, well, maybe it's good that dinosaurs aren't around because we couldn't control them, or that we shouldn't?
We can't control people, no matter dinosaur.
Right. Or
That's true.
Are they trying to? Because a lot of people do like dinosaurs, especially kids, because they're very different from every other animal you see. Plus, they're obviously not around or domesticated anymore. But even though I like the actors, yeah, a lot of the films I didn't like. It just seemed like the transition seemed a little silly, or the logic behind actions, and I don't know if they're just trying to say, well,
Alex, going on
Right.
this film alone, forget about the other ones.
Yeah.
Do you like this one? Forget
No.
about the other ones.
No, I like the actors. So I mean, some of them I like.
I have heard, and there's our experience. The first one is very good, but then the second one is,
The second one is okay. It's a bit like Jaws 2. It's okay.
Right.
It's watchable. It's watchable.
The
And
third one is
the
crap.
third is the worst.
Yeah.
Right,
They bring everyone back to life.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with sequels. Gradually, they go down and down and down.
Right.
But I have another question for Alex. Do you like dinosaurs, Alex?
No. So
I
I
had
like I said, I don't think this would appeal to me. So
that's
I
fine.
saw the first one on video. I saw the second one on video. I saw the third one in the theaters. I saw Jurassic World on video as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably
Saw the video as well.
right. I have to sort of be the dissenter for this, but it's probably not. I'm probably not part of the audience that really likes it.
Well, if you don't
Somebody likes it, somebody don't. That's
Right. Yeah, that's fine. No,
that's
no big
true
deal.
fact.
if you like dinosaurs, it helps a lot, doesn't it? If you like dinosaurs, if you're a dinosaur fan like myself, I love dinosaurs.
Oh, so was the first one shot in Hawaii? Is that what we heard?
Is that what
right.
Maybe the UK in the studio.
Well, I know the third one was shot because I was in the theater when I saw that. I know part of it was shot in Australia and the United States. So that was the third one that also had Sam Neill in it. So yeah, I mean, it's ironic that they have a lot of good actors, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Hands up, who's played the Lego video game? Who's played the Lego video game?
I've got it over there.
I play a little bit.
I played the Lego one. Had it on the Wii U when it came out on the Wii U.
I've got something what might blow Brian's mind.
Pardon? This is not the time and place, Becky. This is not the time and place.
It'll blow your brains out.
I mean, it was said in the movie. It was said in the movie. So, but dinosaurs still exist today.
Yes, they're birds. Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
are
they're-
birds.
Yeah, of course.
Dinosaurs
No,
evolved
they
from
don't.
birds. Yeah. Yes, they
Yes,
did.
they do.
Yeah.
Birds are dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
the same family, the same.
Yeah.
Same relatives.
Yeah.
The ancestor.
Extinct. Dinosaurs are extinct.
No,
No,
they turned
birds.
into You know,
No, they evolved in the creatures that we know
Yeah.
today.
they evolved into birds.
And birds are the closest thing we have to dinosaurs now.
Is everybody on drugs?
That's true.
There's a lion and a cheetah.
Like we evolved from the Neanderthals, as you know, Brian.
Some have evolved slower than others.
Are you on drugs?
Do you know about evolution? Let's not even go there. Let's
No, I would
No. Evolution.
It's a long discussion otherwise.
No.
Yeah.
Brian, you're too. Well, let's not say this in this cast because no.
What's going on here?
Go and learn history.
Go and look up, after we finished here, Google dinosaurs, birds.
Yeah. They evolved into
It's evolution means it's evolving in something else.
yeah.
This is my review for Jurassic Park. Well, my opinion for the movie is, well, it's not really my type of movie, but maybe for other people it is. But the graphics are pretty nice. I definitely give them that. The graphics are really nice, but the movie's not really my type. I mean, my rating for it probably be most likely I guess I'll give it a 7 out of 10, but it's not really my type of movie for Jurassic Park. But I know other people enjoy it. Me, it's not like, I don't know, it just doesn't really do it for me in a way. But that's just my opinion for the movie itself, so yeah. So that's just my small review. Hopefully I'll come back in the future for podcasts. At the moment, I don't have any internet. It's coming up pretty soon, but I have to find places with Wi-Fi to send the video, so yeah, see you guys. The movie itself, Jurassic Park, I mean, if people would like dinosaur movies, well, there you go, a nice movie of Jurassic Park. They also got the second one, they got the third one, they also got the World of Jurassic Park. I actually enjoyed the World of Jurassic Park, that's actually a pretty good movie. But the first one is World Begins All. I mean, so, yeah, if you're a fan of World of Jurassic Park and you haven't seen Jurassic Park, you need to see Jurassic Park. I mean, it might not be my favorite type of movie, but it might be yours. So anyway, this is Jason signing out. And you're listening to Geeks Assembled Podcast. I mean, you got the T-Rex going after the Raptors. That's like the best part of the scene. The Raptors getting attacked by the T-Rex in the movie. I mean, definitely a great scene. Of course, you see some death scenes between how the T-Rex goes out to die in the bathroom, or the porta potty, I should say. Also, that dinosaur who something around his neck going after the villain. You also have Samuel Jackson, who was like a computer tech guy or something like that. Of course, it doesn't really show what happened to him. But yeah, I mean, the movie was definitely interesting. Wasn't my type of movie though. That's why I gave it like a 7 out of 10. But the movie itself, pretty interesting. Way back in the 90s. I've seen it like over dozens of times. So I think the second one, hardly seen the third one. I hope it wasn't the best. To continue on our review of Jurassic Park is the characters. There was some interesting characters around the professor one. When he was discovering about the dinosaurs and stuff, with them, I guess he found a way to bring them to life and had like a theme park of it. It made it very interesting actually, to be honest. So I get to say the movie wasn't my time, but it just has some interesting things going on with it. So yeah, the movie with the characters were pretty interesting. I mean, also you got this villainous character who I guess he's a hacker in a way. I mean, he was played by what's his name? I know he played the movie Newman from like the Seinfeld. I know he played in Torchwood, but I can't remember his name. The no pop video. So I have to keep cutting in and out on this video because I know with me sending the video itself, my review takes a minute each time. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. I can't remember the character's name, or the actor's name, but I know he played the villain guy. And of course, he ends up, something happens to him. But then you got this guy, I think he's in a way like a father of the children, and well, that he has to take care of his children, the fact that the whole situation with, maybe he's like a babysitter, I don't know. It's been a long while since I've seen the movie itself, so, but they've been chased after by dinosaurs, especially the T-Rex. The T-Rex is like always the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, if no one's got anything else to add, anybody got anything else to add? They'd like any tidbits on this film? Any more, Susan, on?
Please make a me.
Like
well, he's been the consultant, the technical consultant on all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, on all of them. Even on the new one.
Yeah, he's been he's been instrumental in establishing some science in all of them. So it's good.
So anybody else got anything to add? Otherwise, we'll go to final say and thoughts.
Well, our lips are shut, so that says everything.
Yep. Well, go on, Kevin.
At least it wasn't a big pile of dino poo.
That's true.
That's the third one.
What?
No, there was a big pile of dino poo in this one as well.
There was, but the third one.
Laura Dern was raking through it.
Yeah. Let's go to final say and score with Kevin. Pull yourself together, Kevin. Come on.
Why do you have to come to me? Why?
Really, a good way to segue in from pile of poop, Kevin. There we go.
You started, Lee.
Stop thinking about poo and come on.
Kevin, do it. Come on.
Final say.
I have a part of
David.
Don't wind him up, Lee. Final say and score.
No. It's
Kevin. Come on, Kevin.
It's a 10. He's giving it a 10. Right.
Yeah. No, I give it a 9.
What?
9.5 or something
9.5.
Like
That's not good enough. Give it a 10.
Give it a 10.
Go on, give it a 10.
No, it's very good. And it may not appeal to all audience, but hey, you like it or yeah.
Are you saying you don't like the movie?
I like it. Did you listen the 20 minutes that I said everything?
Brian, let's go to you now.
Yeah, let's go to you.
Bad Kevin, you said you don't like it.
Go on, Kevin. Go on, Brian.
If it's a 10 out of 10, it doesn't mean it's always fantastic. But I mean,
what do you mean it doesn't mean it's always fantastic?
It's an alright movie. You know, you can say that.
Right, let's go to Brian. Brian, give us your final say and score.
Okay. My rating on this film is 10 out of 10 dinosaurs.
Well, if you really think about it, you will be that in 5 seconds.
And let's go to Susan and Alex. What are your final say and scores?
All right, liked it. I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9. Velociraptors eating food that's been in an industrial kitchen. And Alex?
Well, I like the books. I like the books. The movies may have great special effects and actors, but generally speaking, I don't like the movies, but I love the books. So the books I'll give an 11, and the movies I'll probably give about maybe a 7.5.
The first movie, what would you give? Is that for the first movie?
No, that's for all the movies. Like I said,
what would you give the first movie?
First movie, like I said, the effects are good. I just found a lot that I thought was not for me, kind of silly. But again, most of the audience liked it, so that's what you make a movie for. And it's an adventure ride, and that's what they want to do. So for the movie, for special effects, probably gets another 11 probably, but me, no, I'm not really a huge fan of the movies.
So what were you gonna give it?
Yeah, no, like I said, the effects are great though, so I have to give some credit there. But,
so you're giving it 11 out of 10
for the effects and the cast. That's it.
For the effects and the cast, you give it 11 out of 10. Right, that's higher than anybody else. Anyway, let's go. We have to go to Hull. We really do have to go to Hull.
Come to Holland.
I was thinking of restructuring the scoring system and maybe lettering them as A, B, C, and D, whatever. But then after today's cast,
no,
I thought
because
better of it.
Don't be creating.
So I'm gonna get it. It's a good movie. It dragged a bit for the first hour, but it was still entertaining. I'm gonna give it 9.5 goat legs out of 10.
Oh wow, goat legs, 9.5. Thank you, Lee. And for me, this is a classic. I watch this every year. I always enjoy it. You can never get bored of it. I love dinosaurs. It's brilliantly acted. It's got great effects. It's such a good story. It is the best of, 4 of them now, isn't there? It's the best of the 4. And for me, it's going to get a 10. It's going to get a 10. It's definitely going to get a 10. I can't see.
Not an A+, A+, A minus, B+.
A+++, B+, B, A+. Work that one out. Anyway, that's it for today. I'd like to thank everybody here for joining me. I'd like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell us below what you think of this film of Jurassic Park. Also, hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more crazy, insane videos like this. Because really, you haven't got enough of Brian yet. Just subscribe because of Brian. Just subscribe because of Brian. Anyway, look after yourself. Take care. We shall see you next time.